What's good, y'all? This is the Unbiased fan, Brim Reaper, and this is Volume 2. I hate Terence Bud Crawford. We're going to keep this short and sweet, though. Spin the block. I'm waiting for you. Tweet comes out. Well, they're going to say, hey, why didn't you fight him the first time? Why are you tweeting him now? Right? Your pay-per-views did 5,000. Report is 120,000. Which for BLK Prime is pretty good numbers for them. First pay-per-view and you do 120K, not too bad. Controversy helped sell that pay-per-view enough where it did decent numbers. That pay-per-view almost did as much as Ugas and Spence. You know, because there's been so many fake-ass pay-per-view reports, and people believe those be the real numbers. You know? Derek James, yesterday's price is not today's price. But I'm just a trainer, you know? Hey, listen. Again, the standard for Bud is completely different. It's not the same. But that's why I hate Terence Bud Crawford, right? You know? I swear, if the shoe was on the other foot, man, they'd bash Crawford if he said what Errol said. Hey, I got to check my options, you know? I got to give me a new car. Which he does got to get a new car, though. He does. But if that was Terence Bud Crawford, oh, man, they'd explode. The same standard doesn't apply. It doesn't. The things that Errol Spence does, if Terence Bud Crawford did it, it'd be a different response. If Errol Spence did what Bud Crawford is doing, it'd be a different response. It's uneven, man. It's not balanced. It's not rational. And again, I state this for the 4 billionth time. I came into this a little bit more on Errol's side as a fan in the boxing ring. But Al Heyman cost you my ultimate fandom, if you want to call it that, because you work for PBC. PBC don't work for you. And that's actually not how it's supposed to go. But because I hate Terence Crawford so much, you're not going to see that. You're not going to look at the realism of what's actually the real deal. So, you know, that's the little bit of news. I don't want to report too much more on this, but I just want you to know that I hate Terence Bud Crawford is real. I bet you the 120 pay-per-views, that's fake. He did 5K. You know, let's go off those fake-ass reports. You know, like the Wrestling Observer. That's what y'all using as your fucking reports, bro. The Wrestling Observer. Wow. Again. So the Wrestling Observer is what you're going to report as factual news. What they say. They need 5K, right? But the reports are now out. It's 120. I've knew that for a couple of days now, though. But, you know, I guess anything that's going to diminish the value and degrade Terence Crawford, you're going to go for. But if it makes him look any bit, you know, positive, you're going to spin that, baby, because I hate Terence Bud Crawford. I mean, come on, guys. Do y'all want the fight or not? I was a person who was 100% certain this fight was going to happen in April. Talking that shit. And shout out to my man, Thriller the Black Picasso. Because he told me, man, this shit ain't finna happen. I'm like, man, no, it's going to happen. We argue back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And as time progressed, I look stupider and stupider and stupider. And why did I look dumb? Because I hate Terence Bud Crawford, right? No. Because we're dealing with a promotional company that isn't doing things the way it's supposed to be done. It's just what it is. And they've let that narrative become the reality for many of us out here in this boxing community. And we blame Terence Bud Crawford for everything. It's all his fault. There's no accountability for anyone else. You know? And that's the issue. It's one-way accountability. Maybe we get this fight. Maybe we don't. I'm sure not going to go deep into reporting it. But I do want you to know that I hate Terence Bud Crawford. And this is why. It's rich, bro. It's rich. So we got a couple things already been disproved, you know. But it ain't gonna matter. You know. There's so many people that's, I'm so disappointed that his pay-per-view flopped, because you're going off of Wrestling Observer reports, bro. Y'all believe anything if it's negative about Terence Bud Crawford, no matter where it comes from, no matter how faulty it is. I told you, and I was probably one of the first people to see it, that they created a fake BOK page just to try to diminish it. And they're going to diminish the fact that he tweeted Errol Spence and said, hey, I'm waiting for if you spin the block. But I guess it's him. He's wrong for doing that too, right? And that 120K pay-per-views. Yeah. That's what they're going to say about it. Nothing. They'll find a negative way to spin it. Instead of saying, okay, that was pretty decent for a brand new company. They didn't lose a shitload of money on Terence Crawford. They lost a little bit, but boy, they gained name recognition. But you won't give any credit for that. But y'all made Terence Crawford the hottest motherfucker on the streets. And that's a fact. Volume 2 over. Bud Crawford is the motherfucking nigga. And so is Errol Spence. But can we get the fucking fight already? Because I'm not even talk about this shit no more. No more. So, guys, just remember, Brim Reaper gonna give you the raw. And that's the end. Stop hating, guys. Seriously. Doesn't look good on you. Have a good one. Reaper out.